Hey everybody, Deep Toonster here. Welcome back to Ocarina of Time. And yes, it is June 10th. It's the day after the Nintendo Direct, and it's been confirmed. The rumors were true. There's going to be a new Ocarina of Time remake. They didn't really show much of the game at all, but they at least confirmed that it is a real game that will exist, and it'll be here, I guess, this year too, which that's pretty cool. I'm trying to get up here on this tree because there's actually a... You could probably hear it when I tried to do my failed attempt there. Actually, what angle do I have to actually... Maybe I have to do it from this side over here. Because I've got to try to get up on that branch, I think. Or maybe I can just climb onto the top if I hookshot it at the right spot. No, it looks like I got to try to get up on the branch. Holy crap. Okay, let's try like a little bit more on the left side here. Thing is, I'm about to lose my daylight. Yep, there it is. How am I supposed to... I guess I have to climb up on this branch here. Can I get it? No, I can't. Dang it, disappeared. Alright, well, let me switch the time here real quick. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, crap. There's something I needed to do in the morning here anyway, because I think I mentioned this in the last video, that last session I did, but you can get the fire arrows here. Or you have to shoot it at the sun. Oh, I fell. God damn it. Tried to position myself just a little bit more. Alright. Get back up there, Link. There's still work to be done. Gotta be very careful here. Yeah, after we grab this thing, we can switch to day real quick and quickly get it to... Get the fire arrows, like I just said. That's the one thing I wasn't sure of, if I mentioned it was fire arrows or not that I get here. There's actually this little tablet here we can read to give us a bit of a hint. I might have actually already read this. When water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light. Shoot for the stars and land on the moon, or something along those lines. So yeah, that trailer, I mean, they showed the very first few seconds of like the intro of this game and that render of Link. Like the only shot was him sleeping there in the bed. I mean, the design looks pretty interesting. A lot of people are saying like they're kind of going for more of like a fairy tale sort of angle, which I can definitely see that. But I'm going to have to wait until I actually see some gameplay and all that before I get super excited about it. Because there's definitely potential there. It does seem like they're going to go pretty hard on it. But anyway, I did shoot there at the morning light, like the tablet said, and saw something drop out. It's like Link's arrows travel so freaking fast that they escape the, you know, the gravity of the planet that we're on, which I guess we're on a planet, just like Earth would be. I don't know if this is Earth or if it's like a planet that's like Earth. I don't know where Hylia is supposed to be. But, yeah, it's so fast, it just escapes the gravity, goes to the sun, and then somehow those travel back to the planet. Slow. I mean, obviously it makes no logical sense whatsoever, but... that's just how we like it, I guess. I'm trying to think if there's... I could probably warp to Death Mountain right now with the Bolero of Fire and probably get to Kakariko Village faster that way, technically. But either way, I guess I'll just meet you guys back at Kakariko. I can just cut the trip out. I can't think of anything in Hyrule Field I want to do at the moment, besides maybe hunt those Poes, which I've been procrastinating on, but we'll do that eventually. I'll just see you guys back at Kakariko. You know, it's funny, I haven't even mentioned at all how in the last session we finished the water temple and all that, and how much of a pain in the ass that was to get through all that, but you've already seen it. I'm just trying to put it behind me, I guess, and it has been pretty much a week anyway. So we walk into Kakariko and we get a cutscene triggered. That's interesting, huh? Let's check out what's going on. Looks like something's burning. It's a fire! Call the fire department. Is there a fire department in this world? Do they have those? I mean, like an old school one where like they actually bring buckets of water and all that? Hey, it's Sheik. Just standing there not doing anything about the fire. Come on, Sheik. Help. Get back, Link. Whoa. Holy crap. I love this cutscene too. It's both cool and ridiculous at the same time. Looks like there might be something coming out of the well here. Oh my gosh. Just the ragdoll. It goes flying. Oh, she gets pwned there, man. Everybody gets pwned in this game, just in the oldest classic sense of the word. Whoa, that effect is cooler than I remember. That like blue static kind of... So the thing is, I don't really know what this is. Like, is this just supposed to be the boss of the next temple? Is it like... Because it came out of the well. Like, is it just evil? Just concentrated evil that took life and is just becoming a menace and wreaking havoc around town? I never really understood what that thing represents in that cutscene, specifically. And then Link got pwned too, but it was so horrific that they had to show it off screen. Looks like you're coming around. At least it was nice enough to leave us alive. It probably could have killed us if it really wanted to, huh? Link, a terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. Impa, the leader of Kakariko Village... Oh, she's the leader? I forgot that she's like the leader of this whole place. Had sealed the evil shadow spirit in the bottom of the well. But the force of the evil spirit got so strong the seal of the well broke, and it escaped into the world. Not the world. The entire world? I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she will be in danger without any help. That's right, that is our next temple, the Shadow Temple, and it's a great one too. Link, Impa is one of the 6 sages. Destroy the evil shadow spirit and save Impa! There's an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard behind this village. The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that will lead you to the Shadow Temple. I know, Sheik, it's what you always do. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness that absorbs even time. Wow, how exciting. I can't wait. Listen to this, the Nocturne of Shadow. Let's hear it. This is a nice one. Boo, 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 boo. That one kind of goes all over the place, huh? Alright, let's get it out. I feel like there's something else I wanted to talk about too. I can't remember if it was about the remake or something else or what. And no comment about that thing that Sheik's got going on there in the back. We all know, we all see it. We can glory in it, speechless, like we all do. You have learned the Nocturne of Shadow. All right. Let me take care of the village. I'm counting on you, Link. So here's the thing. We could technically go into the Shadow Temple right now. And, you know, honestly, I'm trying to think of any reason why you couldn't do this without getting the item. Because the normal course of events is you're supposed to actually go into this well. We're going to have to turn into a kid and go into this well. Because there's actually another sort of mini dungeon in this well where we get an item that is definitely useful in the Shadow Temple, but I can't remember if it's explicitly required. I mean, I'm definitely going to get it. There's no way in hell I want to try to navigate my way there without it. But I also want to talk to the Cucco lady here. I want to bring out the chicken that I have, though. Because once you actually use this Cucco to wake up Talon, like we did before we did the Water Temple, you have to get closer to her, Link. There you go. You have to be right in people's faces and show them the chicken. Assert your dominance. Oh, your Cucco looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. Even though he owns a ranch and can somehow manage to take care of that. I guess he couldn't really manage to take care of it because it got kind of swiped away from him under the rug. You're a good Cucco keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable Cucco if you're interested. A rare one. It's like a rare Pokemon card. Its name is Kojiro, and it used to be my brother's Cucco. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother is gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? Yes, I want him! You returned the pocket Cucco and got Kojiro in return. Unlike other Cuccos, Kojiro rarely crows. Interesting. So if I take him out, will he just not make any noise? Huh, that's funny. Yeah, he doesn't work. Kojiro doesn't crow for just any occasion. Kojiro crows when he feels like it. He can make like a freaking... rest in peace, the great Chuck Norris. But make a Kojiro joke instead. Okay, so I gotta think. What else do I want to do around here? I want to make sure I'm not forgetting something. Because basically what I just did is the next step in the big quest to get the Big Goron sword, which is the sword, the guy that we met, the Big Goron on the top of Death Mountain. It's the sword that he gives you. And it'd be a very nice weapon to have, and I'd like to have it before we go into the Shadow Temple next, so I think I might actually spend this episode going ahead and going around and collecting all that. It's essentially just one big giant fetch quest where you're just, or I guess people call it like a trade quest. You're kind of getting different items from different people scattered around the world and going about your life that way. So it's one of those. Our next destination is actually in the Lost Woods. Maybe on my way there I'll try to think of what I was going to talk about. Oh, that was weird. It crowed when I went into the forest. Yeah, that's because the guy who I give him to is in this area. Oh, he didn't crow again. Oh, there he did. Okay, so yeah, as I thought, this area, or that area you can come into in the Lost Woods, is actually the area underneath this bridge. But I can't actually, unless... Hold on. Let's see if I can hookshot. Nope. What about that ladder over there? No? Interesting. Oh, wait, no, I can. Okay, I was about to say, is this area not connected to that bridge or something? But he is here. The funny thing is, I don't think the person you give him to is actually in this part. He's past where this log is. Because I think he's essentially where that one Skull kid who gave us a piece of heart as a kid was. We might have actually seen him. We've probably seen him before as an adult, too, in an episode earlier. What's up, dude? I got your chicken. That's right, this chicken does belong to him, but apparently I didn't do it close enough, or maybe I have to talk to him first? No response. He's sleeping. Oh, do I have to do it at nighttime, or do I have to wake him up with the chicken? There we go. His arms, what the heck? Kojiro? Why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Oh, I'm not a nice guy, huh? Which means... You must be a nice guy. Oh, there you go. Must be. You must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this stuff to the old hag. Wow. You must not like her very much. Hag is kind of like a different term in Japan. They use it a lot more usefully there, I guess. Deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Alright, so yeah, this is like one of the parts of the trade quest where you actually have a time portion. So I have to actually get this back to Kakariko Village, I think before 3 minutes. Yep, 3 minutes is my time limit. Problem is, I don't know if I can... So the thing is, you cannot play your teleport songs. Whoa. I wonder if I can actually get to the bridge. Nope. Crap. I wonder if I can still get there, though, maybe with this. Nope. Doesn't look like I can hookshot onto that thing. Here I go wasting time. Okay, I'm going to have to go the old-fashioned way. Hopefully I can still make it there in 3 minutes, though. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, well, I definitely spent a lot of time dawdling there, but I think we'll be able to get here just fine. Got Epona. Definitely speeds things up quite a bit, so... I'm sure this is possible to do without Epona, but... Definitely makes it kind of baby mode, it seems, because we got a whole minute to spare here. Where I need to go is actually... I think it's in, like, the back of the potion shop is where she is. The other thing I didn't mention is that when you're doing the Shadow Temple portion of this game, it always rains in Kakariko Village, it seems. So you don't get the music anymore, and I kind of like that. There's kind of a cool atmosphere going on here whenever you're doing this part of the game. So I think you have to actually go into the shop first, and there's like a back door or a back... Yeah, you can see this little section here. Let's go there. Jump down this. Got the cool lightning flash when I walked out that door. That was sick. Here. Okay, so I guess this is how you get to that part of the village normally when I was looking for all those cuckoos and all that and wasting all that time. Hey, Granny. Sniff, sniff, sniff. What a mysterious smell. You must have something. I do indeed. Here's your mushroom. Big stinky mushroom. That bum. Oh. Oh my gosh. I was thinking like butt, like the British bum for a second there. Like, you can't see Link's butt. That bum, he had to go into the forest. I see. So this lady is apparently related to him, so I don't know the full back. Maybe I'll have to look up what actually is going on with that guy and everybody else in the village and kind of get a update on what his status is. But yes, we'll give her the mushroom. Because I'm kind of curious myself, like what his whole deal is. If you see that fool, give this to him. It is the strongest medicine I have ever produced. However, this potion will not work on a monster. Well, I don't get what you mean by that. Like, are you calling your son a monster, or... I don't know. So we got the odd potion. That's the next thing in this quest here. They say that there's no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true. Cure a fuel. That's funny. Anyway, this is called the odd potion, which is like... Okay, so I see why they renamed it, because you look at it and it's like a bunch of stuff on a sheet of paper. It's not actually a liquid like a potion would be. So they actually renamed it in the 3DS version of this game. It's called like the Odd Poultice or something like that. Or something poultice. And I have never in my life heard the word poultice until just now. Today is the first day of my life I ever realized poultice was a word. Apparently it's like a mixture of herbs and other medicinal plants and things like that are crushed up and mixed together on a sheet like that in preparation. So that's pretty cool. I got to learn something new thanks to this game. They say video games aren't educational, right? Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and bring this medicine back to the fool sitting there in Kakariko Village, or Kokiri Forest, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, buddy, we got your medicine. Time to take your medicine. Oh, he's not here. Interesting. This is one of the Kokiri girls. That guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. Oh, did he get lost? He was just sitting here, though. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody Stalfos. Jeez, that's creepy. So he's not here anymore. That is quite sad. Can I give you this stuff, at least? That guy isn't here anymore. I just told you that. Don't you have ears? You have big, long, pointy ones from what I can see. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. You already said that. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Yes, we know, we know. Only his saw is left. Hee hee. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back! Give it back! Like, you own the medicine now because the mushroom came from the forest? What kind of logic is that? Anyway, we give her that and we get the poacher's saw. The young punk guy must have left this behind. The punk guy. Are you going to be too? Hehe. Wow. Okay, I do not remember her being that creepy. That's pretty funny, though, actually. I can definitely get into that sort of humor. Definitely a lot of light-hearted humor in this game if you go around actually talking to people and pay attention. It's pretty cool. Maybe not quite Earthbound levels, but still pretty charming in its own way. So the poacher's saw we have to actually take to an area we haven't even been to yet at all in this game. So maybe I'll actually show my trip here so you can actually see how to get here from Hyrule Field. And maybe by the time we get there, it'll be daytime again, so we can hear the amazing music that it has to offer us. That's right. We gotta go to Gerudo Valley. I guess it's Gerudo Valley. The Gerudo Desert is more like the desert area that's past the valley and the village and all that. But it's a pretty cool place. I'm not even going to bother trying to get this Poe. I think what I'm going to do is, after I do the Shadow Temple, and before I do the last temple, I'm going to probably farm all the Poes then. Just do a big segment where I actually go around Hyrule Field killing them all. So that's my plan for that. That is Lake Hylia. Don't want to go there. Over the fence. Yes. Good girl, Epona. Good girl. Could win a show with jumps like that. I don't think she'll actually jump off and go down that cliff, though, so I'm going to have to go around here. Oh, I clipped the very edge of it, so I couldn't get past. What kind of bollocks is that? Oh. I gotta go around the other side. There's actually only one side that lets you go up. Oh, here's another. Maybe I'll try to get this one. Ah, why even bother? I always am tempted to do it whenever I see one appear, but I'm always going in the wrong direction. Hey, nice. The sun did come out. Could probably destroy this rock, too, if I'm curious to see what's in there. I mean, it's right there. There's actually a few rocks around here. Jeez. Maybe I should do a little bit of a... practice my golf swing, even though that's nothing like a golf swing. Nothing under that one. Huh, maybe they don't have everything under them. Or not every single boulder has something under it. Or maybe none of them have something under it. There's gotta be, yeah, this one here has little mini rocks around it. That's gotta be the signal that tells us there's something more. Okay, so let me get a bomb out. So there's no way this has nothing under here, right? Can't be trolled that hard by the game, right? There it is. It's probably one of those holes where if I had the rumble pack, it'd be going off right now. I actually have no idea what's under here because I haven't read the guide, haven't done any of that. Ooh, this might be an opportunity to put our fire arrows to their first use. Let's do that because I didn't even bother to show what these do when I got them. Maybe that's what I wanted to talk about this whole time is the fire arrows. There's a cow in here. Could get some milk. I have a few empty bottles, so. What is that, a door behind him? Oh, there's a gold Skulltula. Interesting. Nice. So I got one of these early from the guide I'm using, just kind of wandering around on my own. We'll take it. That's probably the big thing I wanted to get in here. And while I'm in here, I might as well maybe fill up the... Because I made that whole spiel about how, like, if you walk out of an opportunity with an empty bottle, you're just wasting, you know, that whole crap. So I'll probably fill those up. Why is this spider feels too special to just be the only thing in this area, but I guess that is all it is. It's just him. Alright, one more. The fire arrows are basically just used for, like, they don't melt ice like they do in Majora's Mask. That's like the big difference to me. Statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. Yep, just a gossip stone, nothing else. So go ahead and I'll fill up these bottles of milk and then I'll meet you guys back at the surface. Another thing about the fire arrows that I'd probably... What did I say? Fire arrow? Fire arrows? Fire arrows that I didn't explain is that... I don't know if they're actually required in this game. Because, like, my gut tells me that they are for something that you do a little bit later. But I can't exactly remember what you do with them. Maybe there is actually, like, an eye switch or something that has ice on it that you have to melt. Maybe there is something like that. I don't know. We'll see eventually. Either way, you heard the intro to the Gyarados Valley theme. One of the biggest bops of this game. By far. So we're going to get out here. I think there's actually another Skulltula I can get somewhere like... Yeah, I think down in that box, I can actually get another gold Skulltula. So maybe... Try to see if I can kind of jump down over near this rock is, and the long shot should be enough to get me over there. Let's just do normal arrows for now. Pretty sure if I break open this box... where a gold Skulltula will be. Nope, it's a piece of heart. Well, either way, I remembered something being in that box. Cool. How many more do we need? I actually should have read that. One more piece. Nice. There's actually one piece we should get fairly soon, so I have a whole nother heart to get here. The only problem is I don't exactly know how to get back up. There's no way the long shot reaches that bridge, right? Yeah, that's still a bit too far away. I guess I'm just gonna fall down. Where does this go? Where the... Wait, where... This is actually like water you can swim in? I forget where this goes. What does this empty out into? Oh, Lake Hylia. Interesting. I actually completely forgot that Gyarados Valley and Lake Hylia were connected in that way. The only problem is it kind of brought me out of the way quite a bit, so let me head back to Gyarados Valley and I'll cut right back in here. Alright, we are back. I just burped before the chicken crowed in the morning came. I don't know if I'll leave that in or not. That was kind of disgusting probably, but what can I say? Better out than in, like Shrek says, right? Let's go up here. I want to actually talk to this guy. This is who you give the poacher saw to for the next part of the Big Goron's quest, but there's probably like Skulltulas and stuff hiding out here. I won't spend too much time. Let's see what Navi has to say though. That monster! It came out of the well in the village. Let's go check out the well. So it is like some sort of monster, but I don't know if it's the boss of the Shadow Temple or what that's supposed to be. Either way, let's get our poacher saw out. We should talk to this guy too. I don't know if I ever talked to him in Kakariko, but he's like the boss of these dudes that are like carpenters or something, or like construction workers. I'm a master craftsman. Those Gyarados thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all of my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Gyarados fortress to become thieves. Hey you, if you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? So yeah, I will eventually. That kind of ties into the temple we're going to do after the Shadow Temple, so we won't get too ahead of ourselves. But look at this saw! Your workers are cool and everything, but look at this saw. Hey, that saw, it's mine! But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My big Goron tool broke. What? So I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. A tool, huh? It's a little bit more than a tool, dude. Your coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw? Yep. No choice, huh? Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry that I can't give you something as good in return, but take this anyway. It's a broken sword. So this is what he meant by the tool. You traded the poacher saw for a broken Goron sword. Visit Big Goron to get it repaired. So I guess I do have to go to Big Goron first, or can I skip this step? I'm just gonna go ahead and go back to him. It's pretty funny how I can just kind of trot along peacefully here in the blazing hot crater with the blue tunic on, and it's just like no big deal because I have so many hearts, so. Pretty cool. We'll go out here and see what Big Goron's up to. We got the broken sword. So, maybe he'll be able to fix it for us. That's the logic behind all this on this step of the quest, right? What's up, buddy? Whoa! Look at that. That's me waking up in the middle of May when my hay fever is at its peak. It actually was not that bad this year. I did feel it a little bit, but nothing super crazy. That broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There was an eruption yesterday? Wouldn't the village be, like, completely decimated if there was a volcanic eruption? This thing is, like, right next to it. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go see King Zora. Please go get the eye drops. Alright, buddy. I know how you feel. Don't worry. We'll get you out of your misery here soon. We got a prescription. We got a prescription. We're running errands. We are literally running errands for people at this point. This is getting ridiculous. So we have to actually go to King Zora, like he said. So I guess I'll see you guys there. I'm just thinking about the quickest way to get there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Alright, we are back here in Zora's domain, and here's the thing that I actually forgot about, and people kind of talk about this a lot, but we finished the water temple, saved everybody, but Zora's domain is still frozen over, and I couldn't get back here from Lake Hylia, because that's how I first tried to get here. I tried to warp to Lake Hylia, and then go under that little shortcut back here to Zora's domain, but it's still frozen over, so I had to go all the way through Zora's River again, play Zelda's Lullaby and all that, but enough complaining. We're here to see him. Oh, he's still talking about Ruto going to the water temple, even though we just finished it. That's kind of funny. Like, he has no idea that we finished the quest. Let's show him the prescription, though. More important things. Oh, do we have to get, like, right up next to him and show the prescription? It's pretty annoying. Here, buddy. Can you, like, move your eye that's on the side of your... Dude, how do I get him to actually acknowledge this thing? Maybe I have to Z-target him from this platform? Is that what I gotta do? I didn't even realize there was a gossip stone sitting down there. That's pretty funny. There we go. Yeah, I had to Z-target him and take it out. Oh, this is, well... Oh, wait, I gave him like a Kermit voice.
Oh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them. You might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil?
Yep, this is another timed one we have to do. We have to go back to Lake Hylia. If we had the shortcut, this would absolutely be no problem at all, but we have to once again go the long way around and bring this thing to him when we only get 3 minutes yet again. Oh, crap. All right, we're off to the races. There's a part of me that wants to show this and not cut it. And in fact, I think I will. That little slide I did. I didn't even know you could keep momentum like that and continue sliding. Or at least I heard what sounded like a slide sound effect. It's pretty funny. All right, we got to get out of here. The good news is, once we get past Zora's River, we will have Epona waiting for us in the wings, so I guess the quickest way is just going to be to literally ride the river. And dodge the Octoroks, maybe just take a little shot in the face. It's not like it slows you down, really. Even if I get shot in the face, I continue to move forward at the same speed. That's how resilient Link is. What am I even talking about? So I still haven't really pulled the trigger yet on getting a Switch 2. I obviously do plan to, but still haven't really decided on when. I mean, I could go right now. I could go today and have a Switch 2 in my hands playing DK Bonanza this evening. I still don't know if I actually want to do that, because I got Mina the Hollower, too. I got that on PS5, and I haven't really played much into that yet. I've only done the first area, so I kind of want to play that game and actually finish it. I just kind of took a break from it because I got caught up in a bunch of other stuff, but I do want to keep playing it. It definitely seems like it's right up my alley. For those who don't know about it, it's kind of like a 2D Zelda. It's very much modeled after like the Game Boy Zelda games, like Link's Awakening and the Oracle games, Oracle Seasons, Oracle Ages, which I still have to play Oracle of Seasons and Ages. I did eventually go through Link's Awakening. Just make sure I'm going the right way here. Yeah, I gotta go down this way. I did play through Link's Awakening like maybe a year or two ago on the Switch Online service. The Game Boy emulation on there is at least pretty sweet, so pretty nice to play it on there. Oh God, come on, Epona. I don't have time to deal with you. I got a minute. Okay. You know what? I'll give you one more chance, girl. You can go ahead and back up as jaggedly and as janky as you want, but you got one shot at getting this fence. There you go. Good girl. Now we should make it on time. We got to get into the laboratory. I don't know if I even mentioned that, or if, well, probably King Zora mentioned it when I was reading his dialogue. Alright, got 30 seconds to spare. Let's get out of here. What was I even talking? Oh yeah, just Mina the Hollower. I gotta finish that game, and then maybe I'll buy a Switch 2 and start playing Donkey Kong. Hello, old man. Got a frog for you, but of course the game is being weird about how it, like, activates these events. Right up in his face. Oh, wow. I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are... Sounds like Don Knotts. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Whoa, what? I don't even know how to begin saying that last line there. Don't get too excited, dude. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. What? These are for making Big Goron's eye drops? Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Oh, he wanted to eat them. That's funny. He sure is taking his sweet time, and Link is patiently watching as he, like, moves his torso around left or right. It's so funny seeing him do that. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young. You can do it. I love when people say that. You're young. You can do it. It's like, dude, come on. Just because I'm young doesn't mean I can do anything. It's like people think that. Like, they think that about themselves, and they end up getting themselves into trouble, so... You're young. You can do it. Jeez. Kind of patronizing sometimes when people say that. Anyway, we gotta hurry up and get to Death Mountain, as that guy said. Maybe I'll show this trip too. Actually, nah. You guys don't need to see another trip. One's enough. I'll see you guys back at the top of Death Mountain. Alright, we officially have 1 minute left. I still have to climb this giant freaking wall that leads up to the Big Goron. We're coming down to the wire here. Will Link be able to do it? Good thing is I'll be able to... Was that a Tektite coming down from the top there as I... Oh, it was. He's coming after me. Get up there, Link. Go, Link, go. I think I might be able to skirt past this one. I'm taking a gamble. Never mind. I got scared. He was looking right at me when I got up there, and I knew if I tried to go up, he was going to start charging at me. So let's just be patient. All right. 20 seconds. Well, 25-ish. Come on, Link. Don't hit the corner there. Oh my gosh, this is actually coming down to the wire. We got the world's greatest eye drops. Better than Clear Eyes. Ben Stein would take these eye drops and he would go, wow. That's how good they are. Give him to the big Goron. We did it. 10 seconds left, too. That's pretty sick.
Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now.
Man, it's been a long time since I've seen this cutscene. That's funny. Wow, look! Wow! That's where they got the idea for the Clear Eyes commercials. They plagiarized off of Ocarina of Time. Nintendo's got some money to make. I'm just kidding, obviously. This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get... I wonder if that campaign is older than this game. It could be, for all I know. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Wait, just wait patiently. And just when you thought you were out of the water, we still have to wait. Like, this is real life. These are real errands. Wait! Why can't I just have the sword now, man? I have to wait. Luckily, if you have the Sun Song, you can just continuously change night and day continuously to go through a few days. I think you have to play it like 6 times, though. It's so crazy. So I'll go ahead and do that, and we'll finally get our reward that I've been working for this entire episode. Alright, that's the last time we should have to play the song. Link has literally just been standing up here for 3 whole days waiting for this guy to finish whatever the heck he's doing, but it'll all be worth it, I assure you. Let's go back. Do I have to actually show him the claim check again? I guess so. Just so he doesn't forget about it. He can't even remember something that happened 3 days ago. That sword is my finest work. There it is, the Big Goron sword. This blade was forged by a master smith and won't break. That's right, so unlike the Giant's Knife, which I didn't even get in this playthrough, I could have gone down to a shop. I actually haven't even gone to the shop, because that shop is actually in Goron City. It's like on the top level. You have to break some rocks to get to it, but you can get a version of this that breaks after a few swings, but we got the big boy version. We can swing it all day, and it ain't breaking. And it's actually stronger than the Master Sword, too. The only problem is, you can notice I can't use my shield at all. If I try to, I just kind of like go down like this, and you're still vulnerable to a lot of attacks. That's kind of a funny stance now that I look at it.
Huh? What's over there?
Oh, come on, get the camera turned.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
That's funny. Anyway, before I have too much fun with all this, it was fun recording this video, just going back and forth everywhere. It's pretty funny. I don't know how long this video will be, but hopefully not too crazy. So next time, we're actually going to turn into a kid and get a bunch of stuff done then, so I'll probably see you in the Temple of Time. So see you then. Thank you for watching.